Joel here, and today we're giving some lovin' to the Atari 2600. Thank you for joining me in the Poor Man's Retro Game Room, and today we're going to unbox the Hyperkin Ranger controller that is compatible with the Atari 2600 and the Retron 77. So we're going to unpack it, and there's been a few games that I have not been able to play in my Atari collection because I don't have paddles. So we're going to try it out on a couple of those games, and then we're going to check out that stack of games back there. I'm not going to show every game on there, but we're going to take a look at a few of the good games that we have, and we're just going to kind of test this thing out. So let's get right down to it. What I'm going to do here is we'll go ahead and open it up and take a quick look at it, and then we'll test it out. So let's check it out. Alright, I got my trusty Punisher knife here. I'm going to be very careful with this. And we're going to cut the tabs. Alright, tabs have been cut. Alright, so there it is. Oh man, it looks sweet. I've been wanting this for a while now, and so I requested it for Christmas, and my daughter Michaela got it for me for Christmas. So, Merry Christmas to me. So we're going to take a look at the controller here. It's got the thumbstick, but then if you want to play paddle games, yep, you switch that switch to paddle or to stick, depending on which one you want to use. And honestly, that feels good. That does. And the paddle feels good. It's kind of tight, a little bit stiff, but I think that's going to loosen up as you play it. Feels good though. It's not bad. So there you go. And let's see here. It's got the little shoulders on it, and you'll see that on all the Hyperkin controllers. And I really like that, actually. It's very comfortable. I use one of their Nintendo controllers quite a bit. I use the Super Nintendo controller, the Sega Genesis controller that they've come out with, and I really, really like the Atari 2600 controller that came with my Retron 77 from Hyperkin. That's a quality controller, and it's just really cool to have a new Atari 2600 controller. And you know, the paddles, they're not all working the best, and they're very temperamental nowadays, and it's hard to find a good, clean Atari 2600 controller that actually works. So this is very cool. Very cool. The button seems fine to me. Maybe a little more spongy than the 2600, the regular 2600 controller, but not bad. Not bad at all. And then also, apparently you can switch the cord back and forth, and I think I read some options that are available on this. This is made for right and left-handed players, and so you can switch it back and forth, and then you can switch this to right or left-handed player. That's a very cool option. This feels, the build quality feels very good on this. Plastic seems good, and it's kind of got a little heft to it. It's not like one of those really light, cheap controllers. So far, I'm very happy. We're going to test it out though. So let's go to the system. All right, so we've got the controller hooked up. Got it in paddle mode. There's our paddle, and we're going to try it out on Super Breakout. And I do apologize for the rudimentary way of capturing this footage, gameplay footage, but I don't have a capture card, and you know what, it's okay, we can do this. Alright, so let's give it a try. Oh, don't worry, that's not the paddle, that's me. Alright, there we go. You know what, it's really smooth. I wish my skills were a little better right now. And this is actually the first time I'm playing this cartridge. I've played Super Breakout in the past, but now I'm actually able to play my 2600 Super Breakout, man. Use my paddle. It's working great. Yeah, we're good on Super Breakout. Alright, next up is Encounters at L5. I have never played this game in my life. It came in a lot of Atari 2600 games, but it uses the paddle as well, so I haven't been able to play this. So we're going to give that a try. Okay. Alright, I see. See what's going on here. You know what? Not bad. It's not bad at all. And as far as the controller is concerned, it's working great. Huh. You know, I like this. I might put a little more time into this game. Alright, so next we're going to try out Robot Tank. And we got it in stick mode now, and so we're going to try this out, see how this works. One of my favorite games. Let's hit the reset button and get started here. Oh man, plays good so far. And if you know this game, it's very cool. You play in different types of terrain. There'll be snow and rain and mud, and you get hit too many times, it'll knock out your radar. It could knock your screen out. Very cool game. Alright, man, this works great. Alright, next up is Pitfall 2. And as far as I know, I don't remember any other Atari 2600 having a soundtrack, but Pitfall 2 sure does. Look at that skill. Uh-oh. And once again, that's not the controller, that's me. Ah, that music brings back a lot of good memories. Man, you gotta time this just right, or that happens. So, anyway, Pitfall 2 works. Okay, so the next one we're gonna try out is Berserk. Yeah, you know, old cartridges, sometimes you have to put them in a couple times. Part of being a retro gamer, I guess. So far, very responsive. Works great. It's making me look good right there. Yeah. Alright, man. Berserk works. Works good. So what's my conclusion? Well, I can recommend the Ranger controller from Hyperkin for the Atari 2600 and the Retron 77. Everything I played on my Atari 2600 and Retron 77 worked. I didn't capture the footage on the Retron 77, but you know, it should work with the Retron 77. And you know, there are some games that the 77 are not compatible with, so you might want to check that if you're looking to invest in the Retron 77. And I'll put a link here to my unboxing and review of the Retron 77 as well. You can click on that if you're interested in that. But yeah, I recommend it, and it played everything great. You know, there's my Atari Vader version, Atari 2600 Vader version, and worked great on it. So yeah, very happy with it. Well, thank you very much for watching this video and making it to the end, and I do hope you have a great rest of your day, a safe rest of your day, and I hope you had a very Merry Christmas, because I know we did. So thank you.